I guess you could say my relationship with Marshall University has been pretty complex over the last few years. I started my undergraduate career at Marshall and even played on the golf team. It was a lot of fun and I really loved the school, but I wasn't really sure where I was going or what I wanted to do with my life. At the end of freshman year, I found myself transferring to Lipscomb University in Nashville to really get a little bit further away from home to investigate what I wanted to do and what I liked, try and gain some clarity. I thought back to what I was good at and what I liked. I always kind of liked linguistics and languages. I'm fluent in Spanish and English was always a pretty good strength of mine. I also really liked working with people and always kind of felt a pull to the medical field. Not really sure how I was going to put all of those things together. The summer before I went to Lipscomb, kind of in between freshman and sophomore year, I found myself babysitting for this family that had just moved on my street, and I found out when I got there that their son, who was 4 years old, had delayed speech. So I wasn't really sure kind of what that entailed, but after talking to his mom, she told me how working with a speech therapist had totally changed how our son learned and how he communicated. And after hearing her say that, I researched everything I could on speech pathology. I realized you could do it in a hospital, in a school, you could do it in a clinic. The field was so broad and you could take it how you wanted. You can do it bilingually, and I was hooked. It was everything that I didn't know existed that I needed in a future career. There was just a small problem though. I had just transferred from Marshall, a school that has a program in communication disorders, to Lipscomb, a school that does not. So that's when I decided I was just going to try and tailor my experiences to best prepare me to be a bilingual speech pathologist. I've decided to major in Spanish and education while at Lipscomb, so I've had the opportunity to teach in multiple classrooms and go on a mission trip to Nicaragua working with kids there. I also decided to intern at Camden Clark Medical Center in Parkersburg, where I worked as an assistant to the speech pathologist. When I think about going to grad school at Marshall, in a way it kind of feels like coming home, coming back to West Virginia, coming back to where my whole college career started. I remember freshman year walking to theater class in Smith Hall and passing the hearing and speech center and wondering what exactly they did in there. And now all I want to do is just be a part of that. Knowing that someone would be willing to sit down with me and map out the course of my graduate career, not coming from the field in undergrad, would mean the world to me. And knowing that all the professors have an open door policy, and knowing that the target size for the class is around 30, having that personal, close-knit family environment, I think is what's going to make me successful at Marshall. When I left Marshall 3 years ago, I didn't really know where I was going, but now I'm more than ready to give it another swing.